Sean Miller, Jason Schmidt on the front row for the start of this one. The pace truck is in. Green is about to come out. We're going to turn them loose over there in turn number 3. Green is out. The second Pro Stock main event of the season is underway. Trying to go 2 for 2. He puts the 19 into the early lead. Jason Smith chases him back into turn number 3. Hoffman and Smith, the track champions for the past 2 seasons, racing 1 and 2. Nate Kustetter in the 3rd spot, followed by the 26 of AJ Stroud. As Sean Miller racing in the top 5 as they come around to complete lap number 2 this time. And we got a close battle at the front with 2 down and 13 to go. And the caution is out with 2 laps completed. Hoffman on the point, Green is back out. Smith dives to the bottom and turn wide. Hoffman closes him out in a battle for that front spot. Jason Smith all over the 19 into turn number 3. Let's see what happens out of 4. Hoffman goes to the high side. Smith tries the bottom. Now drifts high off 4. 3 laps down. With a little lap completed, the car tagging the wall here at turn 4 brings the caution back out. Once the drivers pass the cone, they can pass the car in front of them, and it's Hoffman who will set the pace back to the green flag. Smith tries the outside this time and into turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, Hoffman leads Smith on the 4th circuit. AJ keeps the momentum around the top of the racetrack. Smith works the bottom. And we got 4 laps down now, 11 to go. Jason pulls even with Hoffman in turn number 1, and the caution is going to break up the battle for the lead once again. We get another yellow flag. Nose to tail coming out of turn number 4, looking for the green flag this time by. The field will accelerate off turn number 4, back to the green, and we are back underway. Hoffman sets the pace into the 3rd turn. Smith sticks with him down in 3 and 4. The race is a close 3rd. Stroud is 4th. And it looks like Kyle Bachman in the 70G showing some speed. Kyle has moved into the top 5 now. It'll be 6 down this time around. 9 to go on the 19. This time, and Smith is in striking distance as they race off turn number 4. 7 down, 8 to go. Hoffman tries to open up some daylight on the backstretch. Smith will try to close it up in the turns. It'll be 8 down and 7 to go. Cross flags coming up this time by halfway. to make it 2-0 in the pro stocks. Hoffman protects the lead on the bottom of the racetrack. Smith trying to show some speed around the top, and Hoffman holds on to the lead on the backstretch. Six to go. It'll be 5 to go when they reach the start-finish line. This time now it'll be 10 down and 5 to go this time. And here is the battle for the lead. It's close. Off turn number 4, nose to tail by the line. This time when they reach the line. And Smith continues to race in Hoffman's shadow with 4 to go now. Working on lap number 12. AJ back around the top of the racetrack. Smith right there follows him. Out of 4 by the line. With 3 laps to go. Getting around at about 79, close to 80 miles an hour average speed on the pro stocks tonight. And Smith puts in a middle in turn number 3. Hoffman shuts him out in turn 3. Time is running out with 2 to go now. Second turn down the backstretch. Drag racing into the 3rd turn. Smith trying to get the edge on the 19, and he takes the lead. Jason Smith with the lead. 1 lap to go. Jason Smith pulling on the 28. Hoffman trails him now in the checkered flag lap. 2 races, and it looks like we're going to have 2 different winners. It's Jason Smith off turn number 4. He's got it. Checker is out.
Huh? He wasn't winning that one. He did a hell of a job.
Well, he's out of the climb back in victory lane, Jason Smith.
Easy on the roof, good job, buddy. Can't see it, dude. Congratulations.
Well, fans, this is probably an indication of what we're going to see here all season long in this division. What a battle out there. Jason Smith, you got this one tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks. This was a blast. I mean, I know what Todd has, and we all know AJ can win races, and he's won a pile of them. And I don't know how he got around everybody on the start, but he's pretty good at that. And then I just set sail on him, and he was tough, and I followed him going into 1. And his car was doing the exact same thing mine was coming off of 2. I said, the next lap I'm going to ease in there a little bit softer and let him go up top. And sure enough, we were able to drag race, and he couldn't get to the bottom to block me, and we were able to pull it off. But he made me work for this one. It was a lot of fun.
Looked like you guys were having a lot of fun out there, switching lanes out there. I mean, you guys were both working the bottom and the top of the racetrack, but you finally got him on the inside down there in turn 3.
Well, you know, him and I have been racing together since 2006, and you kind of get to know people's abilities, and everybody knows I like to run the bottom. It's no secret I run the bottom, and he runs the top, and well, apparently are both changing it up just to try to block each other and work on each other. And I don't think I've had a race this fun since Sean and I ran door to door, I think 2 or 3 years ago. And this was just a lot of fun.
I think that's what we're going to see all season long here. Of course, it was down to you and AJ for the championship last year. You ended the season, each one of you guys had 4 wins, and now you guys are even going into next weekend.
Well, you know, it's good camaraderie. I mean, we have a lot of fun. I mean, obviously you saw about 15 laps of door-to-door racing. We're on each other's bumpers, and we didn't touch. I mean, it's a lot of fun when you don't have to worry about somebody cutting you off or slamming into you. I mean, we can bring our cars back in one piece next week and race, and we can, you know, God willing, we have the same race again, and I mean, I'll have just as much fun next week as this week.
Well, it sounds good, and here at the Speedway, we certainly recognize that. We gave you guys a little bit of a pay raise this year in raising those top 5 spots, and hopefully it'll help out a little bit, Jason.
I hope. I'll tell you what, after our first week explosion down here in turn 1, you know, we need about 6 more of them to pay for that, so every little bit helps. I mean, you know, it's a family deal, and we do this for the fans, and we couldn't do it without all you guys and, you know, photographers, and you got Mike up there filming. He says he never gets any props, and, you know, Charlie puts together a nice track. I mean, we come down here just to have fun, and it's a blast that you guys can give us, you know, a little bit more incentive to come down here and do this on a weekly basis.
Well, we had a lot of fun watching this one tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Jason Smith back in victory lane here at Selinsgrove Speedway.